Wow, hello, hello, hello. I've got no music. Let's get some music. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, Bob. Hi, Kat. How's it going? I'm not late. What do you mean late again? I pressed go live at precisely 8 p.m. That's not being late. I was here. I won't take this slander. Oh, I feel like I've forgotten to do a lot of things. I don't know what they are. Look at Twitter. You pressed it one pass. Damn it. Damn it. Is that true? Why am I looking at Twitter, Kat? What's on Twitter? Let's have a look. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, I see. Wow. Okay, so Kat posted a picture of her internet connection. Because her stream, very unfortunately, just went down like 2 minutes before she was going to end. Which I guess is better than 2 minutes after starting, in fairness. But she just posted a speed test where the upload speed was 0. I don't think I've ever seen that before. A decent download speed, but then 0 upload. Confused how this happens. Alright, so yeah, we're back with some more Stanley Parable. I feel like I have things to catch up on. Guys, are there things I'm supposed to be talking about? Did something happen in the last week? I'm not sure. I feel like I've been working on stuff, but I can't tell you about any of it yet. I think that's it. That's it. I've been working on stuff, but I can't tell you. Soon. Soon. There will be stuff soon. Please enter the current time. Okay, so last time we booted the game up, it asked us to enter the time. And then it told me that I've been a very good boy for entering the time correctly. And now I can put in any time that I want. Because I was so good. I was so well behaved. What time do I pick? I kind of just want to be good and pick the right time again. AM? No, not AM. PM. What is it? It's. Oh, I can look at the stream. It's 8:06. I'm gonna be good. I'm being good. 8:06. Your favorite time of day. It's, yeah. Of course. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. I do. I like it. I just, you know, I've been given a simple task to do. I'm gonna do it right. Okay, so now I'm curious how accurate 8:06 PM is. Let's use another slider to find out. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. How accurate is 8:06 PM? You know, I'm gonna kill the music. I feel like Stanley Parable does not need music. No, no, no. Hello. Wyatt, hello, welcome. Welcome. Vex are back on the account switch. Every time. How accurate is it? Well, not anymore, because we've chatted for 2 minutes. So now it's inaccurate. It was accurate when I put it in. Well, this is giving me a bit of a crisis. You've asked in present tense. How accurate is it? It's not. Currently, inaccurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm just having a great time adjusting these settings. Me too, buddy. Me too. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. Interesting. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Okay, I like sliders. Let's play with some sliders. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready the next time you boot up the game. Okay, well I guess we have to do another Stanley Parable stream at some point to play with the new sliders. This is a very interesting way to get people to keep coming back. Because I'm now curious. I'm very curious now. I might do that at the end. Depending on how long we go for, I might just reboot the game a bunch of times.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes. We don't need to watch that again. We know. We know about Stanley. We've heard of him. Okay, so what I would like to do today is I want to reopen the new content door. You know the one, remember the door with the big neon arrow that said new content? I want to reopen that door and go back through there, because I feel like we must have missed loads of stuff.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'll tell you what I'm also going to do. I'm actually going to... Of course I had the volume on 69. No one saw that. just a bit quiet.
To go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The game forcing me to do another stream? Yeah, the game just wants me to stream, of course. The narrator, he's here, he's watching. Oh god, what if he was? I'm going to message him on Twitter and say, please watch my stream. We're going to bucket.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
It sure is.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
So I think what we haven't done... we didn't finish this. I still don't know what this means. A large room with lots of boxes. I don't know where that is. I don't know. I don't think we did the, like, good ending with the bucket. Like, the one where you actually go all the way through. Like, to the... Or did we? Oh, no, I know what we didn't do.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I know what we didn't do. We didn't do the ending where you blow everything up. We didn't do that ending with the bucket.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human.
Can I remember?
Crushed
it was
this revelation, Stanley
2, 5,
into an emotional dumpster fire,
8,
if not for
4.
the soothing presence of the bucket.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was.
Did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of
5, 2.
It would be with him
8,
always.
4.
The bucket would.
No, it wasn't.
He knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
I did notice.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that
What?
the pin number for the keypad
What is it?
was 2845.
Oh, 2845. 2845. What did I put? I feel like I was close. I can't remember what I put. I put... Wait, what? Did I do it wrong? 2, 8...
Stanley just sat around twiddling
4,
his
5.
thumbs, trying to input, but
There we
Stanley
go.
guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket...
I was close. I think I was close. I already can't remember what I put. Big brain.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Am I going the right way for the ending I want? I can't remember anymore. It's been too long. When did we last play? Is it 2 weeks ago? Or a week ago? 2 weeks ago? Time is
The elevator
gone.
raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Yeah.
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, I believe it. Everything's fine. Everything's always fine.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control
Yes,
Facility.
this one. Dun, dun, dun. Hello? Hello? You tried to summon my inner clock. Nope. But if you head on over to patreon.com/baravt, you too can summon things in chat. That's not true. That's not true.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place
That's
hold?
okay, Cat.
Stanley and the bucket
That's
both wondered to
understandable.
themselves.
I hope your internet gets better. I'm glad it made it through the stream though. It made it through your stream, but I hope it gets better. Time does lose all concept when you're wait, how old am I? 4,000. Huh? I aged a bit. I aged a bit since I last checked. I'm 4,000 years old. I might be.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
No, I'm
Everyone
holding
in
it
the
tight.
office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Guys, hang on. Hey. I needed a second. When I laughed, I banged my leg against the desk, which wobbled my phone, which made which made my model jiggle up and down, and now I'm stuck in a cycle where that's funny and it keeps doing it. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Hang on. Wow. Look at me. Look at me jiggle. Wow. Boing. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. Okay, easily entertained. Very easily entertained. Let's go.
Was the bucket under the
Why am I so far down?
facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These
I don't know.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Do buckets have desires?
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Hey, do you guys remember that ending where we like fell in love with the bucket or something?
But here
That was weird.
The heart of the operation.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's turn it on. Or turn it off.
Happy,
What do I need
or
to do?
sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
We're gonna do it.
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls.
No, no, no.
Two best friends,
No, no,
Stanley
no.
and the bucket, up against the world.
Narrator.
They high-fived in a really cool way. The bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
I'm sorry, narrator, you've got it all wrong. Me and the bucket are gonna take control of this mind control facility, and we're taking over the world. Me and Bucket. We don't need anyone else. It's just us.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror.
Oh my god.
Had this been the bucket's plan all along?
Oh yeah,
Take over the
yeah.
machine and claim the power for itself?
Yeah, let's blame the bucket.
How
Yeah.
could the bucket have betrayed him like this?
How could it?
Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
What? Those are some silly birds. Look at them. Are they so silly? Getting their little feetsies wet in the water. They're so silly. So we can pick bird or we can pick bird. That's a eagle and that's a falcon? Wait, am I picking at... They're both birds of prey. Am I picking how these seagulls die? I'm gonna go with the falcon. That's a flamingo.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Oh, well, it's just for silly
Mind
birds.
controls were only a facade to disguise its true intention.
Oh, that's alright then.
I've known this all along. Stanley
Oh.
marveled the metal genius in his hands.
Like a
What
dinosaur.
pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives
Quack.
here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest
Quack.
birds imaginable.
Quack.
Of all the possible paths
Hoot hoot.
his life could have taken,
Quack.
this one was
Quack.
surely the best. And Stanley,
Quack. They all go quack. All of them go quack, except the owls. Quack. Yeah, penguins go quack. Pretty sure. Oh. I was enjoying the silly birds. How rude. Reminds me of the time I watched a seagull eat a rabbit whole. Okay. Yeah, okay. Did that happen, like, in front of your eyes? Did you witness this in person? Why didn't you save the rabbit, Bob? How do you sleep at night?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I think they're all watching silly bird videos. Makes sense? Okay. I'm going to... bucket.
The embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time. Stanley clutched.
I'm like pretending to think about like, oh, am I going to take the bucket? Am I not going to take the bucket?
Stanley
I'm taking the
felt
bucket.
bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee
Oh,
was the place to be.
I see. Okay, you saw it on YouTube. You didn't witness. Okay, I thought you meant like you went out. So you like went to take the bins out one night, and you saw a seagull stuffing down a rabbit.
Had the bucket turned out to
I didn't realize you meant on YouTube. That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting. And
Let's go down here. I don't think we've gone here with bucket.
Section and walked straight
Bye bye.
ahead to the exit door.
Bye bye.
oh good Stanley, I'm glad you found your way.
Oh, you're
I
glad.
knew you'd find this place eventually.
What the what is this?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Why?
We come together here because we care about you very, very much.
I mean, that's sweet,
It's
but
this bucket you're carrying around.
no, no.
The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line, the Broom Closet.
Oh, the
Because
Broom
that's
Closet.
what fans want for the sequel. They want more of their favorite
Oh, we can go in.
bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
I just like the
Don't you
bucket.
want a story involving the Adventure Line? We make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go on another Adventure Line adventure. Remember the baby? Remember when we killed the baby? We can see him up close now. Look at this guy. We incinerated this boy. He's dead. He looks pretty happy about it. Who are you? Are you the narrator? Can we incinerate the baby again? Get in. Okay, stop. Stop it. Bad Bara, no.
Whee! Look at that wacky line.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Where to go off to next? Oh, and it played some music as well.
It did. Yeah, I missed the music. All right, you're right, narrator. I love the line.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also Stanley addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them some more content exactly like this.
Yeah.
If we want
Put
to
the music
do
back
that,
on.
You're going to have to give something up.
No, you're not having the bucket. No, no, you're not having the bucket though. You can't have the bucket. It's my bucket. It says it's my bucket on the bucket. You can't have it. You're gonna try and put me through one of those portal, what the hell were they called? Like the incapacitation barriers or whatever, and you're gonna zap my bucket and I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna cry about it. I will. Oi. That's what it sounds like when Stanley hits the ground. He's made of rubber, I think.
Don't you get it, Stanley?
No.
We need to get rid of the
We
bucket.
don't.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to
It'll
me?
make a
Let's go back.
wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed out character, so much personality, that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along.
I don't agree. Quite frankly, I like the bucket. He's my
Can you
friend.
guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
I'm guessing it destroys
Surely you don't need me
buckets.
to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say bye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine you're ready.
I can't. Do I have to? Can I not?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you get the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying it is all it knows.
Can I turn it off?
Its singular personality trait.
Can I turn it off?
I hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of Stanley Parable characters?
Great point. Great point.
See, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so intensely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What object in this game can you even say that about?
The bucket.
Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to throw the bucket away. I like the bucket. He's my friend, okay? I like the bucket. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. I need to leave. Can I leave? How do I leave? No. No. Hello? Hello?
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories.
No.
All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
The Bucket Destroyer is a pretender to the throne. There is only Bucket. This ending is not canon. It's not canon. I won't have it. You can't take my bucket from me. Ah, you overslept? Oh no. Hi, hello, Side Up. Hi. Welcome. I hope you had a good sleep. I hope you feel nice and well rested. I hope you feel ready.
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I hope you feel ready to say goodbye to the bucket, because we're absolutely going back. We're going back, and we're going to see what happens if we chuck the bucket in. As much as I don't want to. I'm going to close my eyes for the whole time, okay?
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better
It did.
worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
Okay, I'm gonna not look, because I don't want to.
Clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Eyes closed, run,
Stanley had
okay?
felt the
I'm not
bucket
looking.
calling to him.
I'm not gonna look the whole time.
The employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I just know the way,
And
okay?
here it was.
I just know the way,
Turned out
because
to
I've
be
like
Was
played
this better than the meeting
so
room?
much.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
I think it's this way.
How
It's either that
insightful
way or
it
it's this way.
turned out to be.
Okay. I don't want to see the bucket get destroyed, okay? I just don't want to have to look into his eyes as he goes into the fire. I don't want to see it. So if we go this way, okay?
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand adventure.
Okay, I think we might still be in
Stanley
the...
reflected on all they'd been through. No,
Oh, we're out. Okay, excellent. Lovely, Joe.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Yes, he did. He took the door on his left.
So the two
Oh,
of
it
them
actually worked.
detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite
Uh-huh.
door.
Yes? I might have to... Eyes closed the whole time. The whole time. I don't want to witness any pain come to the bucket. I love the bucket. I cherish the bucket. If the bucket were to come under any distress,
Stanley, I'm glad you found your
I wouldn't be able to
way.
take it.
I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
No.
We've come together here because we care about you
No.
very much.
No.
It's this
No.
bucket.
You don't have my
care
best
about.
interests in mind, narrator.
The bucket
Narrator.
isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters
you guys
from the
suck.
first game, like the adventure line.
You're trying to take my bucket away from me, you
Because
guys.
that's
Why are
what
you like
fans
this?
want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
And you,
Yes, I know I'm the one who
you're the
gave you
worst one.
bucket,
I've had enough
but
of
you're
you.
spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the adventure line? We could make the adventure line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Follow the van.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh, I get the music again. Yes. I'm so good with my eyes closed. Wow, this is crazy. I could just follow the line perfectly. I'm actually so good.
Those great jokes from the original dialogue.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I'm not addicted to drugs and hookers. That's not true.
It's as
That's a
pleasant
lie.
now as it was back then.
That's a lie. That's not true. What he just said right then. That was. I'm actually think I'm gonna file a complaint.
Let's do it
I don't think that's appropriate.
for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I think I'm prepared. All right, eyes actually closed. Okay, I don't want to see. I don't want to witness. I don't want to witness the bucket going in. I love him too much.
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
I'm not ready for this. I'm not
Can you
ready.
guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
Here we
Go
go.
ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket.
Don't look.
and then pop it
Nobody
into the
look.
machine when-
Nobody look.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely
Take
loaded
my
with
bucket.
complexity
Do it.
and nuance
Do it.
that
Make this end. Take my bucket. Take my bucket. Take my bucket.
What other object in this game
How do I give you the
could
bucket?
even
Take my
say
bucket.
that? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of
I don't know how to give my bucket. Narrator, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back.
Take the bucket off me.
Stanley
Take
Parable
it.
characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket
Why aren't you
Destroyer.
taking it?
Crush that damn
Why aren't you
bucket.
taking the bucket?
Hurry now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
I tried, narrator. I tried. You wouldn't take the bucket. How is this my fault? I did everything I could.
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories.
I guess
about you.
in the
All
end,
this
Stanley
stuff.
couldn't even bring himself to do it.
Goodbye.
Even if I had the willpower
For
to chuck away the
moment in
bucket,
time that
Stanley
you
does
were
not.
here, you were magnificent.
Screw you, Bucket Destroyer. You can't even destroy buckets. You suck. Your one job, you failed. I tried.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Rest
What
in
could
peace.
it mean? Stanley decided to
Go on
to the
bucket list. I'm
meeting.
doing it. See you later.
He had simply
Don't need
missed
it.
a memo.
How do I get the new content door? I can't remember.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left.
Where have we not gone? Where have we not gone? I think we have never... Oh, we need to go this way, right? We go this way. I'm remembering. We go this way. And then we go... Wait, where do we go? I remembered and then I forgot.
Coming to a staircase,
I knew and then I
Stanley
didn't know.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do I go downstairs? Have I not been downstairs without the bucket? I feel like I've not been down here without the bucket.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Well, I don't have any
Why did
feet.
doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
What's happening
No,
right now?
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Oh, that's alright. We're just dreaming.
This is all a dream. Oh,
That makes way more sense.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Stop summoning feet. I'm not crazy, though. I'm not crazy.
Boring real-life job pushing buttons. Ideas were
She tried to summon feet. Got a clone of Bara. That's just extra no feet.
enjoy this while I'm
You've got more no feet than you had beforehand.
lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring
Oh,
through
okay.
space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much
Oh, beautiful.
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by
Oh, my head's starting to
Stanley
hurt.
particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me.
My head hurts.
Thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course.
Do you ever do this in real life? I do this in real life sometimes. Okay, I might sound a little bit insane, but do you ever do this in real life where you're having like a fake conversation in your head with someone? Either you're like thinking of a conversation you want to have, or maybe reliving one, and you're having the fake conversation in your head, and then in the fake conversation in your head, you address the fact that you are having a fake conversation in your head. You're like, "Oh, that's crazy. I was talking to myself about this the other day," and then you realize that in your head you're telling yourself about the time you had a conversation in your head, and then it just layers. It just gets deeper and deeper and deeper until you fall asleep. That's how I go to sleep at night.
It was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
I will take no questions.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Why are you guys so confused? This makes perfect sense. Instead of counting sheep to fall asleep, I'm counting layers of reality in my sleep conversations, in my brain conversations, okay? Hi Dennis, welcome to the worst conversation we've had on stream.
See him floating with the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay,
He closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake
let's wake up, guys. It's just a
He
dream.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
Oh, we're in bed.
the
Nice.
press of the mattress on his back,
Lovely.
the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Good night, guys.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
It's oddly comforting.
I am okay.
Yeah, I am. Thanks, narrator.
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
I am real.
Please,
I am real.
Someone tell me I am real. I must be
Guys, I'm real,
I
right?
must be
Guys,
an
I'm real, aren't I?
voice.
Guys, I'm real, right? I am real. Please tell me I'm real.
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariela.
Huh? Huh? I'm a woman?
Woke
Huh?
up on a
Huh?
day like
Huh?
any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just
Two things. One, hey, it's my stream. I'll sleep on stream if I want to. Good night, guys. But secondly, did we already do this ending and I forgot? I remember this bit. Is this like repeated?
a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Thanks.
This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Yes.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She just ran off, okay. No attempt to help us. Oh, we did it with the bucket? Oh, okay. I thought that bit felt familiar with the lady. Hey, is the new content door there yet? Is it
Someone
there
was
yet?
following
What the
Stanley.
fuck?
He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Why would you say that? It's messed up. Hi, bucket. Do we want you? Yeah, we'll take you.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
No new content door. Sad.
Stanley clutched the bucket
What I want to
tightly to
do
his chest and entered the door on his
is
left.
I want to do the bucket quiz again, and I want to get it right. Now, does anyone remember where the bucket quiz was? I think it was down the stairs where we just went. I think. I'm not 100%. So that means we go this way, and then down the stairs. I'm not confident with that. Not confident at all. I said it, but I don't believe it. Was it down here? And there's like a no bucket sign, right? It's like you can't go this way.
Bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
He did not. No, I don't think this is right.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh, no.
He considered the possibility of
I think this is the wrong place.
admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why...
Okay, right. Okay, we're just gonna begin again. That wasn't right. That wasn't right. I can't, where was the bucket quiz? I don't remember. Huh? Huh? Okay.
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket.
Why did we
so
start there? Okay.
magnificent.
Stanley
Okay.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh, where was it? Where was the bucket quiz? I don't remember. Was it?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket
We
was
do have
gone.
bucket back. We got him.
Stanley
We got the
took door
bucket.
on his left to go back
We're not
to the
going that
meeting
way.
room.
I forgot too.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go
Oh,
there.
was it in here?
Go
It might have
to
been
the
in here.
cargo lift. Good,
Let's go that way.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
Don't want to.
There's something up there I need you to do.
There's the thing. How do I get that?
Did not question
There's the
why
guy.
or how this
How the
bucket
hell do you get down there?
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
How do you do that?
But Stanley chose not to think
Hang
about
on,
this
let me focus on this
plan.
first. Don't screw this jump
He was
up.
firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket
How do you get
asked.
over there? What is that? That's where the last collectible is. Do you need to pop out underneath that? I don't know how you do that. Okay, I was right when I guessed that this was the place, but I didn't spot it last time. It's bright, shiny gold. I really should have spotted it last time. Am I okay? Danger everywhere. Yeah, this was it, right? No buckets allowed.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
I'm sorry.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket?
I do. Let me prove it. Let me prove that I know what a bucket is. I'm ready for it this time. I remember.
Which, if that's true,
Have a drink?
well, my goodness.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. For you. For you, Nightbot. I'll do it.
Consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly.
Only because you are so nicely.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
I know what a bucket is, and I will ace this quiz. Ace it. Let me in. Let me in. Here we go. Who wants to be a bucketenaire? Let's go.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Hit me.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Here we go. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna remember. That, not a bucket. No way.
Is this a bucket?
No way in hell is that a bucket. That is 3D printed. Or it's a hologram. That's 3D printed.
Correct. It is a
It's a hologram.
of a bucket.
It's a hologram.
Not an actual bucket.
We're expecting a perfect score on this quiz. You sound like my disappointed high school teachers now.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Absolutely not. I can smell a bucket a mile off. That, not a bucket. No.
Correct.
I know.
It is a 3D
I know.
printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Of course.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
That's a bucket. You can tell the subtle difference between the not a buckets and the bucket because that one's a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Yeah, I know. I know. I should be the quizmaster. Why am I here? Why is there no audience? Why are there no cameras? What's happening?
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Oh. Can I phone a friend? That's not a bucket. That's a tractor. I'm not an idiot. That's a tractor. No.
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you.
That's kind of harsh. No need for that, narrator.
Me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
So that's a tractor. That's obviously not a bucket. Let's not be silly. Oh, well, that's a bucket, though. Look at that. That is a beautiful bucket. Absolutely. That's a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Told you.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Guys, I don't remember there being 6. This one was... Oh, no. This was a trick question. It's both or something, isn't it? Can I inspect the bucket? Can I lick it? Let me lick the bucket. Let me at it. Let me at it. Let me at it. What the hell? This is... That's a bucket. That's not a bucket. That's a bucket. That's a metal container for transporting liquid. which you could argue is a bucket. It's a Was it a bucket? Guys, was it a bucket? I don't know what to press. I want to ace this quiz, but I feel like it's over for me. It's a bucket.
Trick question. Both.
Both. Okay,
Gotcha.
both. Okay, both. That's fine. That's still correct.
Item. Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Is he coming back? Is this a bucket? No. That's a bucket. No, that's what I answered last time. I remember now. Last time I answered, that's a bucket. So yes. And I think he told me I'm an idiot. I also may have gotten the sayings the wrong way around. It's kick the bucket, not lick the bucket. My bad. No, that's thin air.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket.
Nothing isn't a
When
bucket.
I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think?
No.
Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Am I trying to tell you that I believe everything's a bucket? No. No, because I answered no on some of the answers, you silly man.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
What do you mean? I aced the quiz. Perfect student, grade A.
A bucket. Stanley, I can't keep doing
What did he ask
this.
me? I wasn't listening.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin.
Is he a bucket? No, he's not a
I'm
bucket.
afraid the bucket is
No, he's not a he's not a bucket.
tear our relationship apart.
Oh.
I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go. What happened? Is everything gone?
Everything's a bucket
Why did
again?
everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my god, I had no idea.
What the heck?
Except me. I'm not a bucket after
I told you weren't a
all,
bucket.
Stanley. You're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
I know you're not, but I told you, you need to listen to me more,
Much
narrator.
more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Why are you like this,
We'll
narrator?
know that
Just listen to me
all
once
are
in
buckets.
a
But
while.
if you
Come
run
on.
into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
I guess it means we're not buckets either. I'm not a bucket. I'm still here. You guys are still here. You're not buckets. It's good news. No.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
What?
he entered the door on his left.
This way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the
Bye.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Take the L. No thanks. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go the same way, bucketless. I don't think we've done that. I'm losing track of what we haven't done now. I will be honest with you. I don't remember. Can I get down here? Oh, that's how I get it. Oh, that's how I get it. That's how I collect it. Gimme.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly.
We got
Say
it.
This moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing. Where
And it
so many
feels
people
good.
expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
Absolutely.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you
Do
for
not.
collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Exactly.
So, instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
I'm proud of me. I'm proud of us. We did it. We did it. We got the figurine. Hello? Oh. Huh? What is that? What is... Is that Joan of Arc? Huh? Where are we?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path.
Jesus.
That it seemed
Why did that scare me so much?
so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
That it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path.
The narrator's just a...
You didn't think I was actually just a recorder,
No.
did you?
No, I
What a
didn't.
silly and trite explanation that would
No,
be.
I didn't think
All the
that.
back
Not
and
for a
forth
moment.
Between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording. It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life
Why is this guy just roasting movies now? What the heck? Where'd that come from? And I'll have you know, Mr. Narrator, I don't watch movies, so you're wrong.
being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me.
Don't be
This is
sad.
all your
Don't be sad, it's not my fault. What the heck? What the... He just told me that I made him sad and then kicked me out. What the hell's that about? That's not cool. That was totally uncalled for. Speaking of uncalled for, I did not vent.
Stanley,
what the
I'm
fuck?
sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every
What is this?
last one.
What is this?
Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
It was.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Yeah, it did.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh, the memory
I
zone.
would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just one more time.
Yeah. The narrator's actually speaking live. I believe that. Only one person can play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe at once, because the narrator has to speak to you live every time. We're back here. Oh, it's so lovely. So nice. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. It was a good time finding those collectibles. I liked it. I guess we go down. Oh, beautiful.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
We won't. We know now. Oh. We've got 7 out of 6 collectibles. I mean, I'm an overachiever, so it's just standard for me. 110% all the time. Oh, guys, do you remember when we found this one? Wasn't it incredible? Just
And
peeking
here
out.
was a second Stanlerine. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
What the hell? We're having a nice moment reminiscing about figurines, or Stanlerines, whatever the hell they're called. This guy needs to be taken down a peg sometimes. He needs to take a step back. Unremarkable. How is this unremarkable? You're going to tell me this right here is unremarkable. Watch this. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, maybe he's got a point. Oh, it's like a little museum.
Okay, let's do a little quiz.
Okay.
Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
I must have found it in the bathroom first. If I know me, I went for the toilet humor before continuing the story, and I went into the bathroom first. Guarantee it.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You
Beautiful.
picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory.
I've got 9
I
though.
shouldn't be surprised. After all,
Have you
science
locked me in the
tells us
toilet?
that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Nobody's ever said that. No one's ever said that. Your third time doing anything, you remember the third step you took? You remember the third time you went to the bathroom?
What came next?
Oh, that's pretty. I mean,
Oh yes, we found a figly in this pink room.
no, we didn't.
Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room,
Nope.
but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Oh, of course. It must have happened. I don't think there was a pink room, guys. I think I've been gaslit.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly.
I do remember this
In
one.
fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate.
Oh, you did?
the
Where is it?
occasion. Enjoy.
I'm ready. Where is it? Oh, okay. Wow. I'm digging it. I like the arrow. Oh, it's mini stand number 5. I did. That's crazy. I did find it by them. Thanks for watching. Okay, I need a moment. I need a moment to tell you about something. I just remembered. Okay. I don't know how much I should say. So, I recently saw an incredible PowerPoint presentation presented by a student at the front of the classroom. And it was about all the bad people in history, right? So pretty serious topic, pretty heavy topic. It was like some like English language presentation thing. They picked a heavy topic, talking about like wars, you know, wartime leaders. This presentation, much like that video, was absolutely plastered in horribly cropped, outstretched emojis all over the place. I can't show you the picture, of course. I took a picture because it was amazing. I sadly can't show you the picture, but it was beautiful. The first slide was top 10 bad people in history. Top 10, mind you. Not like bottom 10, not like they suck. Top 10 worst people in history. And then the slide goes across with this cringy PowerPoint animation. It was like the page folded up into that of a crane and flapped off into the distance to reveal the slide behind it that said, number 10. Number 10, Joseph Stalin. And it's just covered in laughing emojis and like an emoji with a big thumbs up. And they're all JPEG artifacted to shit and stretched out into weird resolutions. And nobody in the class made any comments about it. They just said, yep, that's appropriate. Of course.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
8 whole minutes. Stop what? Why do I need to stop? Don't make me stop. What is this? Oh. Do you guys remember this?
Then we came to the last collectible.
Do you guys remember
the
this
final
guy?
Figurine, right here in the warehouse. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected.
Sure
It
did.
was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Not exactly. No, they were all different. They were all special in their own little way. Don't take that away from the Figlies. You're gonna need a drink? Why? Oh. You are in the present.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
Oh, bye-bye. We're in the present again now. Thanks for the update. What?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
See how
Yeah.
that feels.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll relive it all in reverse. Because they were just that good. I love them that much. I like it.
Okay, yes.
It's back again.
This spot in the warehouse. I remember
Yeah, I remember this too.
I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
The delivery on that really threw me off. Let's keep going. I want more. More figurines, please. I demand them. Now. Where are they? Is there more in it? Do we get the video again? Do you think we get the video again?
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video?
I remember. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I love that.
It's one of my favourites. Classic video, that one. And then the pink room that definitely happened. You guys remember the pink room? We were here. You remember, right?
Remember the pink room, Stanley? Still no memory of this one.
No.
Room, though. A solid room.
No, we were here. We were definitely here. Definitely. Oh, hello there, Liggy. Hi. How is it going? We're hanging out in the toilet.
What a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to saturate the feeling of picking up a Figly, you know? Like, you wouldn't want to do it 18 times in a row, because that would just take away from the experience. I'm glad we're not doing that.
This was our second Figly. Don't you remember?
Oh, I do.
Yes, I remember it
Oh, I
too.
do.
The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it?
Oh,
Keep
it's kind of
going.
dark. It's kind of sad. Where are we? I don't remember being here. Where? Wow, beautiful. Hello.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley.
More?
I wanna keep going.
More?
What else is there? What came before this?
I don't know. We were... Yeah, we were here. No, I remember this. Yeah. It looks different. It looks darker. This is definitely wrong.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter.
You weren't going to give me my jumps
In
back?
fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more memories.
Could you rewind a bit further to when I had my jumps? I want to jump. I miss jumping. You gave me jumping for like 36 jumps and then took it away from me. I want it back. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. Impromptu Japanese study. What does it say? Is it? Oh no, it's katakana. Bureya? 1997. Bureya. I need to brush up on my katakana. But hello! Welcome nonetheless, welcome.
Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
How far back are we going? How far back in time? We're back in the office.
And before everything else, there was your office.
It's a lovely office. Oh,
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
oh, it says player. Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was...
Oh, what are we doing? What's happening now?
I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship.
Narrator.
And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own.
He's abandoning us?
I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself.
Don't abandon me. Narrator, narrator, please.
Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play.
Yeah, let's hang out more.
You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
For good.
I did enjoy telling his story.
Oh, no.
So very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
He just said he's gonna frickin' delete us. He's gonna let us play once more and then delete us? Hello? Is that real? Is that real? Is it game over? Are we dead? The narrator is gonna bin us? Not all on it. Where do we go now? Bucket. I need the bucket now. I'm upset. I'm about to be deleted. I need the comfort of the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Where shall we
to
go?
his chest and entered the door on his left.
First person to say is where we're going. You guys pick. First come, first serve. Left or right? Who's gonna win the race? I'm placing my bets on... You're gonna say left. Middle. Okay, let's go middle. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to do what you asked. I can't go middle. Doesn't seem to be an option. Is this a game about mystery? Kind of. Kind of. Go back. You guys are not very helpful. I can't go back either. Guys, there's only two options. Left or right. But yeah, we're investigating the mystery of where all of our co-workers have gone. They vanished. I can't go home. Listen to me click. I'm trying my hardest. The door handle's jammed. Someone like put some gum in it and it's stuck. There's someone on the other side. They won't let me out. You guys have collectively managed to neither select left or right, and I don't know what I would expect more of my chat. Alright, let's see. Did anyone say anything even close to the words left or right? No. Bob. Yes, Bob. What is it? Don't just smiley face me. What do you mean? Listen close. I'm listening, okay? I'm listening. Very intently. I'm listening to you. Have you tried? Turning it off. Bob, you know very well that it's taking all of my willpower right now not to switch the stream off in response to that joke. I'll do it. Coin flip. Use the dice to choose it? I don't have any dice. I don't have any dice, sadly. Do I have a coin? No, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I got nothing. I can flip my phone. I'm not moving from this room until someone makes a decision. Okay? Someone has to pick. It's in your hands right now. Go right. We're going right. You spelled it wrong, but I'm taking it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I appreciate your logic. You're right.
The bucket turned out to be correct. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I'm trying to remember. Is there a different ending for like going back to the meeting room from this way? Does it do anything? Have we done everything this way? We didn't take the bucket.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting.
What if we take the bucket
Go
this way? What
somewhere
happens?
else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Bucket in here? Yeah, I do like Bob's logic. I should never go left. Ever. I should never go anywhere with an L in the title. You're right. Hello? Why is it silent this time? Hello? 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 Narrator? Why have you gone quiet on me? Narrator?
Okay, this is day number 295, tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track.
Probably tape 295, my guy.
Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time
It is a nice
I
bucket.
pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down.
I know.
It doesn't
Never put
make
the bucket down.
sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Huh?
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Oh,
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
is he okay? Who is this man? Is he Stanley? Huh? Barata. Do what now? Huh? Huh? What do you mean? Huh? Huh? Did he just get eaten by like an eldritch god? What was that? That is not what I expected
All of this
when I went in there.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had.
I'm scared of you now. I'm scared of the bucket. I don't know anymore.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I don't
he
know.
entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting.
You make a great point, Side. It did not get deleted.
Well, perhaps he wanted to
I'm
stop
okay.
by the
I'm fine.
employee lounge
I'm
first,
traumatized.
just to admire it.
I'm upset. I'm scared. But I'm alive.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I think we're done this way. Are we done that way? I think we might be done that way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, I don't remember what's down there. Guys, I don't remember. Oh, we haven't been in here since we collected all the things. Does anything happen? Does anything change?
Yet there was not a single person
no.
here. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
This is back to
decided
normal.
go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We didn't take the bucket in the lift either, I don't think. We're not going in the lift. The lift doesn't go anywhere. The lift is a lie.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication.
Can I remember it this time?
of human
2,
life.
8,
Shocked,
4,
unnerved,
5?
Stanley wondered in disbelief. Stanley was in such a
Yeah.
rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Narrator. Buddy. Narrator. Come on.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Thank you. You judge people who take lifts? What? Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you gotta take a lift. You mean if there's like stairs right next to it? I can kind of see that. In the height of my own impatience, the other day I did take a lift, and between pressing the button and waiting for the lift to reach the top, I got bored and just started to walk off. I just started to walk away. I can't be stood up in one place for too long. My legs get bored and I just start walking. I just leave.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We never went this way bucketless. I'm pretty certain. Pretty certain. Let's go bucketless.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't believe you. I'm going to be fine. I don't need the bucket
The
anymore.
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. No, I feel perfectly
At this
safe.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yes.
And willingly confront his death.
I won't die. I'm Stanley. I'm invincible. This is going to be like Minecraft. I'm going to jump down here, and there's going to be a 1 foot deep block of water at the bottom. And I'll be absolutely unscathed. I'll be fine. Didn't sound like water, but I am fine.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
This is the same.
Know
This
the
is...
real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
I won't die,
Perhaps
right?
his death was of no
I'll be
great
okay.
loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
That's a really messed up metaphor. Holy crap.
Willingly accepted this violent end.
I'm sorry. Plucking the eyeballs from a blind man? You're just gonna say that and then continue your next sentence as if the thing you said wasn't insane? I need a minute. I mean, you're not wrong, narrator. that would be inconsequential, I suppose. I mean, you'd go to jail for it still, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's still illegal to scoop the eyes of a blind man out. It's probably still illegal. Although I guess you wouldn't be mad about it. Just be like, well, I guess I won't get poked in the eye anymore.
To his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
You gonna save me? Save me, save me, save me, save me?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Hello,
as
lady.
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I'm fine. Told you. I'm fine.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I know, right? What a fool. The Stanley Parable. That's this game. The game we're playing right now. That's what it's called. That's crazy. How did they know?
When every path you can
Oh.
walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Some
Do
nature?
you see now?
A leaf?
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I actually was in an art gallery recently, and my experience there was exactly the same as what I did just now. I was like, oh, yep, that's a leaf. Yep. Some sky, absolutely. It's a park. Pretty sure that's looks different to the rest of them. Some leaves, and just observing. That's a building. And moving on. What are you supposed to do at an art gallery? Am I supposed to stand there and like, yes, the brushwork here is impeccable. The way the artist has recreated the waves hitting against the rocks. Their brush strokes mimicking the motion. Exquisite. Just exquisite. Is that what you meant to do? I just wanted to touch them all. I just wanted to walk up to them and just put my dirty fingers on them. I don't know why my fingers are dirty. I don't know what I've been doing. They're not. They're fine. I washed my hands. It cost me 500 quid. No. What? Huh? What art galleries have you gone to, Bob? Do they cost £500 to get in? Stanley's computer. Lovely. The office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Makes sense. It's at the start. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in good time. Filing cabinets. Filing cabinets. Filing cabinets. Yep, so that's that exhibit. That's nice. It's just some nice filing cabinets. The 2 doors. The set of the 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable design. Interesting. Okay. Stanley's computer, again. It's not Stanley's computer, it's different. It's just a random office desk. The Office. Which season? Oh, 1, 2, and 3. It says right there. A selection of the sounds were used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. I don't think I've ever heard any of those sounds in game. Is it just me? I've never heard any of those noises. What are you talking about? We need a fax machine. Is there a fax machine in here? I don't know if there is. What's this? Office computers. This guy's installing Chart Pro. Oh, it's been updated to version 2.01. Nice. Playing solitaire, of course. And he's stalking his co-workers on the employee database. These computers aren't plugged in. Unrealistic. Ah, credits. It's so nice in here. It's so peaceful. What else we got? The boss's office. Development photos. Nice. Nice. That's just a clock. Splendid. Lovely clock. It's just like a little walk in the past. What is this?
Where were
Oh.
all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
Got some unused narrator takes.
Stanley stood on the snow.
I heard that he kept going off on weird tangents about furries and they couldn't use most of the takes. That's why it took so long. Don't tell anyone that though. That's, you know, I heard that through the grapevine. That's secret. Okay. Okay. How do we leave? How do we leave? Is that where I came in? It's not where I came in. Is that where I leave? Guys, where am I?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. What was your suggestion again? Turn it off? I don't know if I'll be able to turn it back on again, but I can turn it off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me.
I thought I turned it off.
Still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Save us, save us, save us.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Wait, what? Quit? I don't want to quit.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's
Now,
path.
and
it'll be your only true choice.
she's telling me to quit the game. I can't quit the game. Lady, I'm on a live stream right now. Do you not understand that? Hello? Was that the right call? Almost definitely not. I think I'm dead.
You do choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
Oh! That was a nice squelch, though. That was a good squelch. We got squished. What the hell? We got squished. Okay, guys. I'm desperate for a loo break. Yeah, I can't quit. What is this? How you want me to just quit? Lady, I'm not going to quit. No way. But I am going to kind of quit now. I'm going to go to the toilet. That was emotional. It was upsetting. I got squished. That's not cool. Alright, everyone. Let's group toilet break. If you need the loo, if you need a drink, now's an excellent time. I will be 2 or 3 minutes. I'll see you in a moment. hello. You went to the porcelain bucket. Hopefully Bara's okay with this. Absolutely. Absolutely, Bob. A BRB is an implicit toilet card. Everyone gets a hall pass, a toilet card. You can go wee-wees. It's a group activity.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
That's new. Yeah, I mean, being alone's kind of cool, I guess. I guess his co-workers suck. Are we bucketing? Should we bucket? Bucket or to not bucket?
Stanley's bucket, the only co-worker he would ever truly need.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Left. Let's go to the left. That's what I was trying to remember. Left. Let me, There we go. Remember, Bara, remember. Lift. Don't forget.
Still
Lift,
no one
lift,
was here.
lift.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find out. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Quality bucket time in the lift. Let's go. This painting catches me every time. It's so... Why does it say business strategy? Business strategy. Okay, damn, okay. For what business? Now this is art that makes you think. Screw the landscape paintings in the museum. This makes me think. Going down. We must be there by now. Ah, just where I wanted to be. Perfect. Beautiful. Right, nothing changed. We do be lift vibing. It's a painting of a panda with a gun to its head. Very thought-provoking after lots of alcohol. Share with the class, Bob. What are you thinking about the panda? Do you like the panda? How does the panda make you feel? Just in case anyone didn't get the chance to go to the toilet, now's your time. Time. I tried to read it, didn't go in. None of the words went in my head. I saw the word boss. The rest of the sentence didn't work. I'm sorry, I tried my best.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Bob, that's so sweet. I don't know why the panda being shot in the head makes you think of that. But it's sweet nonetheless. I don't know if I'm alarmed that the gun to the head makes you think of that. Is that how you feel right now? Is there a gun to your head? To stay in this stream? Yes, there is. There is. There is a gun to your head. Anyone that comes into this stream, you might not notice it, but a small red laser dot appears on your forehead. And if your mouse goes up to that corner up there. Your mouse goes up there. Towards that X button. Goodbye. Is that a bit dark? Is that a bit dark? That might be a bit dark. barabrain. You go, why? What did I do? I'm so smart. I'm so smart all the time. Hey, 69 though. Nice. You see that if I move my head? Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 69. Nice. Hehe. Jokes on you, I'm on mobile. Damn, you got around the system. Okay, we've done these endings, I think, with the bucket, haven't we? We've done all this. I think we're repeating. If we go that way, that's the bucket museum. If we go this way, it's either... Yeah, no, we've done this. Alright, my bad. My bad. Should we finish it? Just why not? We could do the good ending. Nah, sod it. We'll restart. We'll restart. Oh, you are barabrain. Oh, okay. That's acceptable. If you're barabrain, I'll allow that. Bara unsay so to Kimiko. What do you mean? What do you, just because I'm laughing at 69? It's just a meme. I don't know what it actually means, you know. No one's ever told me. It's just like the haha funny. Haha funny number.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. I want to go... Where do I want to go? I want to go to the blue and red doors without bucket. That's where I want to go. Which if I remember rightly, we go this way, and we go this way.
He entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting.
It is the correct way.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was.
Beautiful lounge. See you later. Bye, lounge. Nice to meet you.
To get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he did not. Take the L. Going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Harsh.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
We're going this way. I think that's where the blue and red door is.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I've got places to be.
Convinced that I want something bad to happen
I've got
to
places
you?
to be, narrator.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
You don't.
To show you
I don't
something
believe you.
Beautiful. Look, let me
Here they
prove-
are.
Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Take a drink. Okay. Hey everyone, it's hydrate time.
Carefully, this is important.
Have you got something with you to hydrate? It's time to hydrate. Nightbot says hydrate. Do as you're told. Do as Nightbot says. Big sips.
Stanley walked through the red door.
You know what, narrator? I like you. I respect you. I'm gonna go through the red door. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go against every fiber of my being. Everything that I am, everything I stand for. And I'm gonna take the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Of course.
You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running. Just
I think we're going in circles, narrator.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I
You want
have
to
a
just stop?
solution. Here, let me show you.
What? There's definitely nothing around this way. Definitely nothing as. Wait, hang on. There's two doors. If you need to go get something to hydrate, you should. Absolutely, you gotta hydrate. You gotta hydrate. It's important. You go hydrate. I'm going into the void. See you later. Hello?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know what I want. Oh, this is nice.
Here.
Oh, yeah, no, this is...
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
That's good.
I actually feel happy.
That's great. That's really great, Narrator. I'm happy for you. I feel a bit unwell, actually. This is making me feel a bit unwell. I might have to leave. It's a bit much. It's a bit much on my eyes, Narrator. I know that you like it, but I feel a bit queasy. I'm a bit seasick. I think I need to get out of here.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I just need to leave. I just need to step out for a moment. It's too much. There's too much light going on. I'm sure you understand.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
What do you... I mean, I can go back briefly, like for a minute maybe. I could just for a second.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Okay, we'll just stay here. It's not as harsh on my eyes anymore. We'll just stay here. We'll just look out into the night sky together and think about the bucket, all the adventures we've been on. What a great time we've had, you and I, Narrator. It's been lovely. You know, I don't know, these colours are kind of grating on me again, actually. I might just need to step out again for a moment. It's quite a lot on my eyes.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
I just can't. It's too much. It's too much. I'm sure there's like another room through here that's equally nice. We'll go this way. At the top of this.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this? Isn't getting through.
Why would I die? Why would I die? If you're that insistent, I'm gonna die going this way. Fine. Fine. Okay, we'll go in the sparkle room. If that makes you happy, just one more time, we'll have a look. Okay.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Oh God. Yeah, for a little bit. For you, for a little bit. I'll stay. Good night. Right, I'm bored. Narrator, I'm bored. I gotta move on. Look at this. Don't be mad, Narrator, don't be mad at me. It's just not for me. This place isn't for me. Okay? Don't get mad. Please can we be mature about this, Narrator? Is he falling asleep? Maybe he's fallen asleep. Maybe we can leave whilst he's asleep. He won't notice. He won't notice we're gone.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Okay, understood. Yep, you're very passionate about the room. It's okay, we'll stay in the room. Just for a moment, we can't stay here forever. We can't stay here forever, Narrator. We really can't. But you seem to be having a moment. You happy? You happy now? This is what you wanted. Okay, I'm gonna sneak out while he's not paying attention. I'm gonna sneak out. I'm just gonna go. He won't notice. I'm just gonna go. It's been nice. It was nice in the sparkle room, but it's time to go. Oh, there's no door.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I don't know what other choice I have. thinking about it. Narrator, trust me, I'm thinking. It's this or forever in the sparkle room. There's nowhere... This door's boarded up. I can't leave through here, can I? It's my only choice. What else do I do? I'm sorry, Narrator. We need to reset. We're stuck in here. We have to reset.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
I guess my legs are stronger than I thought. No, Narrator, No, we can't. Narrator, we can't. We can't go back to the other room.
No. No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
We have to go back. We have to. We have to go back, Narrator. We have to. We have to go. Don't we? Don't we have to? Surely we have to. We can't stay here. Can we? My legs hurt, Narrator. My legs hurt. Maybe we can. Maybe we can stay. Maybe it's fine. Maybe the sparkle room is different now. Maybe there's like a nice cool video of some silly birds. You guys remember the silly birds from earlier? Maybe there's them in there. I'd be down for that. Some silly bird videos.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay. Forever. Guys, what do we do? I think this is it. The narrator, he's lost it. We have to stay here for him. He's going to cry. He's going to cry if we go the other way. I don't think I can handle that. So this is going to be a 10-hour stream. It's a stargazing stream with myself and the narrator taking you through the galaxy. Here you can see the some stars. And if you look over here, these are actually some different stars to the other ones. And I don't want to blow anyone's mind too much, but if we look this way, a third set of different stars. Incredible. Isn't space amazing? I'm doing it. I'm resetting.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
He sounds so sad. I can't take it. He sounds so sad. He sounds so sad. No, we can't stay here. Yeah, exactly. They're weird coloured stars. I don't like it. They unsettle me. We have to leave. We have to.
Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Believe you of what? We have to go. We have to go. Sorry, narrator. If only the room had a skip button, it does. This is the skip button. Sayonara.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Oh. Can you do that for me?
I don't think I get... One last look at the damn room, narrator, just because you sound so...
Perhaps you can.
You sound like such
Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. But you just sound like a sad puppy, and I want to make you happy, even if just for a moment.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Can you guys see that? I don't see it. It's just a void. The narrator's nuts. D's nuts.
No, perhaps not.
Oh, don't sound like that. Don't sound so sad. We have to move on. We have to.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
You can't just say that to me. You can't say that to me. That is messed up. That's not okay. This is an unhealthy relationship between you and I, narrator. You gaslit me about the pink room earlier. You insulted me on my ability to follow instructions. And now you manipulate me into staying here? No, I'm not having it.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
No.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
This is hurting me. I'm sad.
Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I feel bad. I don't know. I don't know. You like the room, right? You like it. You like the room?
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Why do you like it in here so much, narrator? Why? What do you like about this room? Why won't you let me be free? Why do you sound so sad? There's no redeeming features of this room, I'm sorry. There's no Stanlerines. If there were Stanlerines in here, I'd stay. Tell me a story. If we sat in here and you tell me a story, I'd stay. But these colours? No, it doesn't do it for me. Please, he's gonna cry at me again. Also, the walking is getting so slow. My poor legs. This is it. Narrator, this is it. Our time here is over. This is like dragging the kid out of the McDonald's ball pit. We gotta go. I'm sorry. Why is he so silent? I'm sorry, narrator.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh no. I feel awful. I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about that at all. Hey, let's go do a bucket quiz.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself.
Huh?
Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Yeah, let's check the computer.
No, the orders were still missing. For now.
What did you miss? The game forced me to kill myself in order to leave. But the narrator, he loved the sparkly room too much. And I'm upset, conflicted. My head hurts, my heart hurts. I don't know what to do.
Is Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No, no, surely not.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left.
Okay.
To go back to the meeting room.
I'm gonna look like an idiot if we've done this literally this stream. Did we go down there with the bucket?
So the two of them
Oh.
detoured through the mentioned
Don't have a choice, not going that way
straight
anymore.
ahead to the
I guess we find out. Yeah, no, this was the... Ooh. Wasn't this the place with the, like... Wasn't this the place with the bucket machine? The bucket destroyer machine? Is this not this place? I thought it was. We may have been here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm trying to think of where we've not been. Hang on a second. Let me just process that. Bara's crown is a bucket with a hole in it. How dare you? How dare you? It's not a goddamn bucket. How is it a bucket? What bucket looks like that? What bucket looks anything like that? Don't go disrespecting my crown. Okay. Right, I'm racking my brain.
All of his
Have we
confidence
done?
was gone. What could it mean?
Have we done everything with the
Stanley
bucket?
decided
Have
to
we?
go to
We
the
might
meeting
have.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know, the one thing we might not have done with the bucket.
As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection.
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
all buckets.
I know what we might not have done with the bucket.
This adventure, he decided, was for all.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had
You
felt
should
the
be.
bucket
You should be
calling,
very sorry.
telling him
How could
that
you?
the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket...
Doesn't look like a goddamn taco either. Why are you like this? I can't hide the fact that I'm actually smiling.
It turned out to
It's too obvious.
Was this better than the meeting room? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
He did not. Stanley
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
is gonna
Go
yeet
somewhere
himself
else.
off here.
The cargo
I don't think we
room,
did
yes.
this. I don't think we did the easiest thing to
Now
do.
ride the lift all the way to the
See you
top.
later.
There's something up there.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
That was touching. Me and the bucket till the end. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to call it for getting endings. The one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reboot the game for that stuff at the start. If you remember, it was like if you reboot the game, it'll be different when you come back. I'm going to do that. I'm going to see what it says. I'm going to have to look up, like, I think I'm at the point now where I can Google all of the endings and see what we missed. Because I'm at a loss of what we haven't done, but I'm sure that there is stuff. Quit. And then quit. And let's see what the opening screen has for us. What is it? What sliders do we get? We get some cool fun sliders? Gimme. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I never know on these. I never know where to put the slider. What constitutes barely visible? I would say that that's barely visible, but I can't tell that it's a computer. It could be anything. Like, but that is like, that's barely visible and it's clearly a computer. Which one is it? Is it that? Or is it that? I don't know. I never know what they want you to do. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. They're more than friends there. I think that's friends. This is not right. This is some sort of interspecies thing going on. That's friendship. A medium-sized heart. And an appropriate distance between one another. Yeah. How many endings are there? I don't know. I would like to find out. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. That's not a 6. I have been bamboozled immediately. 5, smiley face, file button, OK sign, flag, Roman numerals, my head hurts. 9, is that 9? Oh wait, hang on, I'm after 9. Filing cabinet, that thing, airplane, computer, bell. Guys, don't forget, make sure to hit the bell, to subscribe and hit the bell. Oh no, I'm done. No. That's a 9. Telephone, B, bike, ambulance, 9. Magnifying glass, trophy. Alright, the number 9. Well, this one's the number 9. It says the number 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. What if I don't touch it? Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting it. Okay, I like that. That was a good slider. Which of the 2 made-up words below is the most appealing to you? Occuboinkle or scrumtish? Occuboinkle or scrumtish? Occuboinkle is quite fun to say. I like that. Occuboinkle. Scrumtish, no. Just doesn't vibe with me. It feels like you rammed 2 other words together. Occuboinkle, that's like a brand new invention. I like it. Occuboinkle. Please don't adjust the slider. Oh, what if I adjust it and put it right back in the same place? What if I do that? Is that acceptable? That's not adjusting. I didn't move it. I just touched it. I didn't actually move it. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm safe. I broke the rules, but I didn't. Do you know what time it is right now? Yeah, I do. I do know. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? I don't know what that means. Yes, it is. What is time, anyway? Yes or no? Just a quick yes or no question. What is time? Yeah. I think, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it just is. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not? Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? They ask you this question at the end of job interviews. They say, is there anything up until this point that like we might need to know, unless, you know, they're trying to gauge whether you've done any crimes, I think. And both times I've been asked this question in job interviews, I said the same thing. I've not answered the question and just said, does anyone ever dob themselves in at this point? Like, does anyone get to the end of the job interview and go, oh, no, good point. That is a good point. I forgot to mention. No, I forgot to mention I'm going back to prison next week. Yeah, no, I should have said that at the top of the interview, really. That's strange. I didn't come up till just now. What a silly boy. Is there anything I haven't? There's loads of stuff I've not told you. We just met. Yes. Help. No. Will you come back to visit me? Yeah, I'll come back. Yeah. I'll come back. Why not? Let's visit him again. Do we get to visit him again? I want to visit him again. $3? What's $3? I don't understand. I want to meet my friend. Give me back menu friend. Give me menu friend. We could probably have some music now. Just gentle, just faint. What time is it? Does anyone really, truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're just like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all of the game settings to your exact specifications. But who hasn't? It's just what I do. Like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But, if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time. But that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. Interesting. On a live stream. You like being alone, don't you? Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, I don't mind it. That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Oh. Well, it's time for me to leave. Don't go. I like this guy. Don't leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust. But it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. I know how to find the guy. If you remember, you gotta cast your mind back to when we went through the new content door. There was a room in there that said, like World Settings Champion, I think. That must be where this guy is. Epilogue, huh? Was that there before? Was that always there? Quick question, what does epilogue mean? Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Many, many years later. One moment. My music's killing the vibe. Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh, that's comfy. Just an office chair and a little fireplace. It's nice. I still never learned how to sit in chairs. Sand. There is sand. Oh. Oh, I don't like this anymore. What's going on? I can sit in this chair, though. Beautiful. I learned how to sit in chairs. I figured it out. I just needed them buried in sand. Hello? Is anyone out there? Where am I? Are these all buried chairs? What are these? Hello? How many years has it been? How am I still alive? How am I nourishing myself out here? How am I bathing? I must be stinky. Oh no, the memory room! No, not the memory room. No. Can I go in? I want to remember again. I want to remember the Stanley Parable. I like that someone's been nice enough to drop a generator off. It's very convenient. Hello? 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 Is anybody here? Hello? Is anyone there? I'm lost in the desert. I don't know where I am. Guys, narrator. Narrator? This isn't funny anymore. What is this? Cookie9's blog. Uncompromising gaming content. Review of the Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. With the first game teemed with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fanbase. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole? Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve. It's 2027, the archives say. It's at least 2027. I walked all the way to the Sahara. I miss him. I miss him. Where's my boy? Do they work? Still Jim. Still got it. I'm as Jim as ever. Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. By Snip Sweemy. When the Stanley Parable launched its massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise, but a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in a press release they published today. It is clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, read the press release. We thought we had a vision for the series the players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game, and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Jim, 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 Jim. Jim, 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 Jim. One moment, slight detour. Jim, 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 Jim. They knows my name. I am Stanley. I am Stanley. How could I forget? Because of all the gyms, that's how I forgot. Yeah, no, my bad. Stanley. Ah, the figurines. They're here. Is this where you guys all come from? Gimme, 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 gimme. Ah. Hello? Wait, the whole office was underground? Thank you for enjoying the new content. I did enjoy it. You're welcome. Whiteboard. Leaves. Computer. Oh, what's happening? He's back. Hello again. Hi. Hello. 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 It's nice to see you. It's lovely to see you too. I've missed you. I've missed you so much. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Don't say that. I'm actually sad. Don't say that. Did you read what the developers said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? Alright, maybe you've gone too far the other way. We can have a middle ground. You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. Damn you. We also really need a dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together and make a new title for the game. The Hyper Excellent Perfect Special Edition. Oh, here we go. We get to pick some. Let's call the Stanley Parable 3. Dealing with the human condition. Thank you. No more thank you. The Stanley Parable. That's one of the spin-offs. New spin-off series. I'm the narrator. Make it happen. Make it happen. Let's go with dealing with the human condition. I like it. The Stanley Parable 3, dealing with the human condition. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. Genius. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this, either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again, with a new title screen. Hey, do you guys think they're chucking out L's to anyone in particular, or do you think this is just a coincidence? What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you've put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? No, he didn't. Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, the achievement machine is all fixed. You see? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I'd make a great narrator. Thank you. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. There's only one last thing we need to do. What's that? Of course. Of course. You want to know the current time? I'll tell you the current time. It's... Oh, too far. What are we? It's 10. By the time I get there, it might be 10:30. It's 10:29. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Absolutely, as your request, of course. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable 3. They added cars? That's awesome. I can't believe they added cars to the game. Dude, I can't believe they've released another sequel so quickly.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Is it now? Okay. Well, I don't think we should jump into the Stanley Parable 3 right now. That seems a bit quick. We need to just finish the Stanley Parable 2. Alright. Let's say goodbye. Let's say goodbye to Stanley. I'm going to have a look after the stream at anything we may have missed. We might come back. I want to try and go to the achievement machine. In fact, let's just, whilst I talk, let's head on over and get ourselves some BGM. There we are. Lovely. Hello. I am big now. Yeah, I think I want to go back. I want to make sure I get that achievement from the achievement machine, if that's possible. And I also want to do the settings door, if I can figure that out. It says you have to set your settings menu to every single value, and then you get the settings menu achievement. Not the most thrilling content, but I would like to do it. I've got all of the achievements in the first game. So I'd like to do the same in this one as well. Although in the first game, one of the achievements is to not play the game for 5 years, which, you know, game came out a long time ago, so did that. This one, the achievement is to not play the game for 10 years, so that could take a little while if I keep wanting to come back to the game. I'll struggle to get that one. But yeah, this might be the last Stanley Parable stream, or we might come back for that stuff. I don't know. But I really enjoyed it. I'm really glad we played it. I'm really happy with the sequel. I assume we're done with it for the most part, based on where we got. A little while. Yeah, just a little while. Just a minute. Won't take long. Just a little while. Like 10 years is just a little while for me, okay? hundreds of years old. That's just a little while. Not long to wait. Yeah, okay. Have we got anything coming up? Anything for me to direct you to? I don't think so. Like I said at the top of the stream, there's a couple of things in the works that I'm not going to say anything about. A couple of little secrets that might be the reason of stream infrequency, maybe. But in terms of streams, I'm not sure what we're doing next. I kind of want to do... There's a lot of things I want to do. I want to do some Japanese study. Still, I got some catching up to do. I want to do the tier list stream. I want to do the workout stream. I want to do the personality tests stream. And I got a long list of games to play. So the decision overload every time I schedule a stream is so high. I don't know what to pick. I don't know. Yeah, if it is the last stream, no more bucket. Very sad. We'll have to come back just to see the bucket, maybe. Yeah. Summon Bara secrets. No, bot. No, don't do it. Give him a fail message, please. Error out. Feet funds, thank God. It's just feet funds. Oh, it's just feet funds. Perhaps it's time to create a schedule? What are you crazy? Are you crazy? You want me to plan in advance? No. Seems unlikely. The feet funds does seem to come up a lot, doesn't it? Like, it's really disproportionate. There's very rarely any success messages and a lot of feet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think... If I know Malmara, and I think I know Malmara, she's still going to be live. She sure is. So if you're not already over there, I know a couple of you are already over there. Wide Gang fans, I know. But if you're not over there already, this is a cross-platform unofficial raid. We're ending stream here. Head on over to twitch.tv/Malmara, link in the chat. She's playing some spooky games. It says it's called The Closing Shift. I don't know if that's accurate, because she's playing several of them. Oh wait, hang on, will Steam tell me? What's she playing? She's playing The Radio Station. So yeah, head on over, go say hi to Mara, tell her that I sent you. Maybe don't, I don't know. Is that normal? That's Twitch stuff. I don't know the etiquette. I hazard a guess that you were dueling, Bob. I expect nothing less. I shouldn't schedule at the same time as Mara. I know. It's irresponsible of me, but that was my bad. I'll try to avoid it in the future. But yes, hop on over to Mara, say hi, and I shall see you guys later. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the Stanley Parable as much as I did. And I hope you look forward to whatever's next. Alright, that's all from me. Good night. Good night, everybody, and thank you all very much. I need to set up a shortcut for the ending stream, because I can never find it at a, opportune time. There it is. Bye-bye. 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 Thank you all. Thank you. Good night.